Hello everyone. Today I will present about gravimetric analysis, determination of chloride. My name is Bonnie Enderel and together with me is Sylvestin Japo, anak Lawrence.
So let us take a look about the gravimetric analysis. So basically, the gravimetric analysis is a classical method of quantitative chemical analysis that is based on the measurement of mass. It involves converting the substance to be measured, into a solid form that can be isolated and weighed. This method is highly accurate and is often used for the determination of the amount of a specific substance within a mixture. What is the reason we picked the gravimetric analysis? So basically, the gravimetric analysis was very accuracy and precision. It will provide you the highly accurate and a precise result. Then it was very specificity. The precipitation of chloride ions as silver chloride is a specific reaction. Then gravimetric analysis was simplicity and cost effectiveness. It will not require an expensive instrument to proceed the gravimetric analysis. Then it has a direct measurement. It involves a direct measurement of the analytical mass. It will minimizing the potential error. For the lastly, it has a stable precipitate. The silver chloride is a stable precipitate under normal laboratory condition, making it easy to handle, filter, watch, and weigh accurately. As you can see here, this is the theory of determination of chloride. For the first one, the precipitation reaction. It will the form of AgCl from Ag plus and Cl minus ions. Then it has the solubility product, the extremely low K constant of AgCl ensure nearly complete precipitation. Next, the nucleation. It will control addition of AgNO3 leads to nucleation and growth of AgCl crystal. Then it has a digestion. Heating will promote the formation of larger and purer crystal. Next, the filtration and washing. While in the filtration and washing, it will separation of the precipitate and removal of impurities. And for the next one, have the drying or ignition. It will removal of moisture and volatile impurities. For the last one, weighing and calculation. The accurate mass measurement and stoichiometric calculation of chloride content will be used to determine the chloride.
So I will present about methodology for determination of chloride. The materials and reagent are sample containing chloride ion, silver nitrate solution, concentrated nitric acid, distilled water, beakers, glass rod, analytical balance, filter paper or gauge crucible with a filtering apparatus, drying oven, desiccator, watch glass, and lastly, wash bottle containing distilled water. The procedure is first preparation of sample. If the sample is a solid, dissolve a known amount in distilled water and dilute to a known volume in a volumetric flask. If the sample is liquid, measure a known volume and dilute to a known volume in a volumetric flask. Precipitation. Pipette a known volume of the sample solution, for example, 50 milliliter into a 250 milliliter beaker. Add 2 or 3 drops of concentrated nitric acid to acidify the solution. This prevents the precipitation of other silver salt. Heat the solution to near boiling. Slowly add a slight excess of silver nitrate solution while stirring continuously. A white precipitate of silver chloride will form. Continue stirring and keep the solution near boiling for about 15 minutes. For filtration and washing, prepare a filtering apparatus with filter paper on a good crucible. Filter the hot solution through the prepared filter. Wash the precipitate with small portion of hot distilled water to remove any soluble impurities. Continue washing until the wash water is free of chloride ion. Test with a few drops of silver nitrate solution. Now for the precipitate should form. Drying and weighing. Dry the filter paper or goods crucible with the precipitate in a drying oven at 105 until 110 degrees Celsius for at least 1 hour. Cool the dry precipitate in a desiccator to room temperature. Weigh the dry precipitate on an analytical balance to the nearest zero point 0.1 mg. So to calculate the mass of silver chloride, mass of filter paper crucible and silver chloride minus mass of filter paper crucible. To determine the mole of silver chloride, mass of silver chloride divided by molar mass of silver chloride. To calculate the mole of chloride ion, which is equal to the mole of silver chloride, since the reaction ratio is 1 to 1. Mole of chloride equals to mole of silver chloride. To determine the concentration of chloride ion in the original sample, concentration of chloride equals to moles of chloride over volume of sample solution used in liter. So, for the conclusion of methodology for determination of chloride, by following this methodology, you can accurately determine the concentration of chloride ions in a sample using gravimetric analysis. So, this is the example of the result, which is produce a product silver chloride. As a conclusion, the gravimetric analysis of chloride ion was completed by precipitating them as silver chloride, then filtering, drying, and weighing the precipitate. This method allowed us to accurately determine the chloride concentration in the sample. Key step included adding silver nitrate to the sample to form a precipitate, washing it to remove impurities, and carefully drying and weighing the solid. The results were consistent across multiple trials, confirming the reliability of method. Overall, gravimetric analysis proved to be a straightforward and precise technique for measuring chloride ions, providing reliable results for various applications.